More on that coming up, but first we're following breaking news out of Norfolk, where a movement sweeping the nation is now being swept out of one Hampton Road city. Norfolk police have arrested several Occupy protesters because of their refusal to leave.
According to a permit issued by the city, the protesters had until 9 o'clock today. Our coverage begins now with 10 on your side's Ava Hurdle. Of course, it's 3 hours since their time expired. What's happening right now?
Well, Carrie and Don, we can tell you that police were very quick to enforce that deadline. Behind me, you can see the park is pretty much clear. 6 of the protesters were arrested and charged with obstruction of justice for trying to re-enter the park to get their belongings this morning. 10 on your side's cameras were rolling when police arrested protesters after the group's camping permit expired.
6 folks were arrested for obstruction of justice. The park was closed. It was declared that the park was closed. 6 people tried to re-enter the park after that was done. So they were issued summonses and they were released and came back and rejoined the group.
The Occupy Norfolk group thought they had a longer period of time to stay in the park, but got notice early this morning they had to leave, and the city took action.
Our stuff has been packaged up already. They took every single item we have, our electronics, our tents, and all of which had been there for 32 days peacefully, breaking no laws or city ordinances with their permission.
Norfolk City spokesperson Lori Crouch says a police officer gave notice to those camped out that the permit was up.
At 6 o'clock in the morning, a police officer came through the campsite and notified the people that were here, there were about 6, that the permit for camping would not be renewed at 9 o'clock. So we closed the park at 9 o'clock to clean it up. What's happening behind you is, behind me, is Public Works is taking everything up. It's going to be removed to a secure site, and then we're giving the phone number to the organizers here so that they can go make calls and get their things.
At last check, those items belonging to the group were taken to the city's Public Works Department. Now, this continues to be a developing story. Look for the latest on air and online. For now, back to you.
All right, Ava, thanks. Now, coming up tonight on Wavy News 10 at 5, we'll take a look at the latest developments plus how police are handling the situation. And again, you can always get the latest Occupy Wall Street coverage by heading to our website, wavy.com.